Hello Compo fans, Chitaro speaking. This is the review of the 1 to 144 scale high grade GNX-609T GNX-3 from the Gundam Devil Low series. As you can tell, this looks quite a bit different from the original design, so I'm going to go ahead and go into that right now. Now, the kit I originally had was the Earth Sphere Federation colors that you see right here. In this kind of bluish, slightly purple color. I guess maybe you could say lavender. I got that one because I didn't want to have to deal with the stickers from the ALOS colors, but I knew that one day I wanted to paint it in the ALOS colors. And the personalized Grunt suit group build through Gundam Eclipse gave me the opportunity to modify it a bit and give it the colors I've always wanted. So the modifications I did to the kit were, I took off the heel armor, sat it down, kind of give it a lighter look. Then I took off the pegs and moved them to these white pieces that I had traded around in order to give it this kind of jump pack, or these boosters on the back. And then I took the ball joint and the small pieces over here, and I added some pegs on the side to put these now white pieces right there on the shoulders to give it kind of like an additional boost, I guess you could say, in the fictional universe. Now, this is not going to be a comprehensive review because I have either lost or accidentally destroyed pieces to this. Oh, I'll explain the weapons now. Actually, no, not yet. So, I'm going to go over articulation. Yes. So, in this kit, let's see. The head doesn't move much. It can barely go side to side, maybe a little bit up and down, kind of look down a little bit. The arms can go forward and back, up and down. These are connected on a ball joint in the internal frame joint, but since it's a plastic to plastic joint, it is a little bit loose, but that may be because of the extra weight from the booster pack. The arms can go out. Thanks to the peg I added, these can rotate slightly. It can rotate here, and thanks to a modification I did to facilitate painting and to make it look better, now there is articulation here now between the joint and this red piece, where before it was just one piece. As you saw, the elbow goes about 90 degrees, which is okay, and the hands are on a ball joint, and it's the standard high-grade clamp style. These back boosters, because they are on a peg, can rotate slightly. The waist is on a peg, so it can rotate, and it can go up and down slightly, not much. There is no articulation in the skirts, in the front or back skirts, so they are firmly planted there. The legs have rotation there. They can spread out, not much actually, but you can get it flat-footed in the widest position, which is, I guess, is a good thing. It can kick forward, not much. Kick back, not much before this pops off, which unfortunately does pop off a lot. If we move this forward, this flap can move back, and then you can just do this, and you get basically what you'd expect from a full turn, or the full articulation. Then the ankles can go forward that much, thanks to the modification. Back not much, not that much because of the back spur, and they can rotate, The colors I used for this kit were basically a Rustoleum Painter's Touch gray primer on almost everything. Rustoleum Painter's Touch gloss white on the white parts, obviously. Krylon Burgundy for the red. Rustoleum Painter's Touch Marigold for the little booster in there, got to give it an extra touch. And Apple Barrel's Pewter Gray for small details. The accessories included that I do not have. I'm going to go ahead and show first, but I will still give you my review of them from what I remember. So here is the GN beam rifle. I actually really like this weapon. It looked really good in the kit form, and I actually used it for practice to model it in a 3D CAD program. This part right here, plugged into the arm, it has a small ball joint. This is where the hand clamped around. This part you could slot it down and it can go side to side, so you can give it a two-handed approach. The other weapon, which is really unfortunate that I destroyed, was the blue part to this. It got disintegrated when I tried to strip the paint after a painting accident. But I did keep this part for what you'll see in a minute. But this weapon, I love it. It's useful. It's a little heavy on the figure, I guess you could say. Now for weapons, you do get 2 beam sabers, which I painted white. They don't go anywhere on the kit because of the location they're supposed to be in. And you do get 2 beams, but you do notice I only have 1 beam on here. Then it has a shield that can plug into the arm. Let's put it here. You just kind of match up the form and you just plug it in. And it looks really good. This can rotate. It's not that useful, I guess you could say. The GN shield. And you do get an open hand, and this is, I think, is the original color. Actually, I guess I didn't really want to use it. That is the original color of most of the kit, and you can see the hand is really well detailed. I really do like the hand. And finally, the GN lance got turned to a kind of another weapon completely. So the big cone part got taken out, and I just added a beam by drilling a hole and putting the beam in. It holds it, gives it like a nice kind of short range, but still to the same effect. It has a handle that can move here, and this handle can move up and down. And you can get it into the hand if you wish, just by sliding it in. And this kind of does tend to split a little bit. And we can get a beam saber in the hand for 2 beams, or to have 2 beams. So that is the review of the 1:144 scale high grade GNX-3 colors, and this is my custom. I will be including a link to my gallery on Gundam Eclipse so you can see a couple of the more action shots, where a lot of them actually use this action base 2, which you can plug into the bottom through a small hole. I don't think you can see that. I don't think you can. There. Small hole right there. And you can just tab it in, and then he can be floating or flying in a very cool pose, so I'm not going to do right now. I did paint a few of the undersides in order to give it a more mechanical feel that you may have been able to see, and there was some masking here and there. I did keep a couple of the stickers that were included, like the face, this small emblem on the head, and the GN drive. So that is a review of the GNX-3 in high-grade form. Please let me know what you think. I'm going to be going over a lot of my old kits that I've painted but never got to reviewing, so hopefully you'll see a lot more of these. Until next time, keep building, my friends.